Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in with another episode of Talks with Tony. Gonna hop right on into this here letter. Hello, Mr. Tony Gaskins. I have been following you for about 3 years. Love your video and great advice. Therefore, I would appreciate some advice. I have been in a relationship with a boyfriend now for 1 year, but have known him for 5 years. We started off as friends and became intimate, but a relationship never formed because he was not ready to commit. I left him due to the fact that he was not ready to commit. We got back together and he stated he was ready for a relationship. The problem comes in because I'm putting in more effort in the relationship. I come to his house, I plan dates, and I spend my money the majority of the time. Also, he has a 13-year-old son I've never met. We have a bond and I do believe he loves me. The one thing that's holding him back, in my opinion, is before I met him, I slept with his brother 6 years prior to us meeting. It was only a one night stand, but he is very close to his brother. We have all been around each other and he assures me he does not have a problem with it. I tried to walk away many times, but find myself coming back when he calls. He is a good person and a family man. I do trust him. I'm just confused as to what I should do, stay or go. Please help. Now let me see here. Right in. I could put a face with a name sometimes. Because if Gmail, sometimes people when have Gmail, you can see they have a picture on their profile. Now, on this situation here, as you might assume, just right out the gate, when you hear what you said out loud, it sounds like a no-go because of the fact that you knew this person, you've been in a relationship with him now for 1 year, but you've known him for 5 years. It sounds like y'all in a small town. I'm not sure if y'all in a small town, but it sounds like it. Because that's a little that's a little strange there. To sleep with his brother and then meet him and then get with him and y'all hit it off and then y'all sleep together. And then, he's not ready to commit and then he comes back. Listen, for this to work, it'll have to be a situation. This would definitely be an exception to the rule. You will have to say to yourself, like, I'm okay going through the motions with this thing to see if it can work. And if I find myself a year down the line and it's not working, then I won't hate myself or feel like I've lost so much time. You will have to take that approach. Now, I don't know this guy, just like none of the men that y'all write in about. But one thing that I know about men is men are very territorial. Men struggle. And any man I talk to, some men struggle with just the fact that their woman has been with another man, period. Just the fact that, some men have dreams of their woman sleeping with their ex-boyfriend. And the man maybe never met the ex-boyfriend, don't even know what the ex-boyfriend looked like, and will wake up from a nightmare about their woman being touched. So men are just territorial. Now, the one thing about it is this a little different because it's his brother. That's always going to be awkward at the family reunion, at the family get-togethers. That's going to be awkward. Y'all have been around each other. And the thing is, it's kind of like, you have to really question yourself because it's not like they're the only two men in the world. And it's not like this guy's the only guy. and your heart keep trying to pull you away. Like your common sense keeps saying, like, go on about your business. Like your common sense keeps saying, go ahead, this just don't make sense. Like it never makes sense to sleep with somebody and then be in a relationship with their sibling that you sleeping with. That just does not make sense. That's soul ties. You know, you still gonna think something or feel something when you see his brother. If you not thinking or feeling nothing or feeling a little way, his brother gonna feel away. Then this guy gonna feel away. But what you have to understand about men is a lot of times men don't care about the heart of a woman. So him and his brother could have a pact like, hey, you hit her, hey, now I'm hitting her. Hey, man, I'm just hitting her, bro. You know it ain't nothing. Like, I'm never finna marry her, but I ain't gonna let her go. I'm gonna keep her around because she on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, she 1 of 3. Hey, boy, you told me that thing was wet. Woo! Boy, that thing, hey, boy, you wasn't lying. Hey, give a look. You see what I mean? And so, brothers, men, that's how men are. They like, hey, bro, I hit her. Hey, boom. You know? And so this could have happened organically. Like it ain't like his brother passed you to his brother. But then when his brother found out, and before you slept with this guy, before you said we started off as friends and became intimate. But a relationship never formed because he was not ready to commit. Why you think he wasn't ready to commit? Because this brother, and now you said now, we got back together and he stated he was ready for a relationship. The problem comes in because I'm putting in more effort in the relationship. I come to his house, I plan dates, I spend my money majority of the time. That lets you know he's not into you. That lets you know he does not want you like that. That lets you know for him, you're a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You're a hit and run. For him, that's what that is. I know it hurt to hear. It's even harder for me to say. Like your mama used to tell you, hey, this whooping I'm finna give you gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. Or my daddy used to say to me, I'm like, what? All right, give me that belt then, turn around. If it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me, give me that belt. Telling that lie. Ain't you a pastor? Boy. So listen, but I'm telling you, this is hard for me to say that. It is hard for me to say that. Because I don't take pride in that. That ain't an easy thing to say. But listen, I told y'all, I'm going to give you the truth and love. This man don't want you. This man don't want you. Because what you just said right here, coming to his house, that's not really a huge thing. But it's just like, that let me know he ain't got nothing going on. Like, he really just kind of lost. He just lost in the sauce. He just living life. Because when a man actually is playing women, he really don't bring women to his house because he knows other women could pop up at any time. So it let me know that he is just kind of chilling right now. And that's how he got time for you. It's like he bored. He ain't got nothing else to do. Then you say, I plan the dates. I spend my money the majority of the time. So it's really like he kind of like your Jack in the Box. He kind of like your Toy Story. Like this your play man. This your play boyfriend. This just give you somebody to take pictures with, post pictures of, or just have you some male energy in your life. Because when you planning all the dates and you spending your money, that last part, you spending your money majority of the time, that's one of the biggest red flags in the world. That's one of the biggest red flags in the world, because a man who like you, he don't want you to spend a dime. A man who like you don't want you to spend a dime. And I'm going to tell you, when a man is into you, he's going to get excited about their relationship. And yes, he may be cool with you planning the date, but he going to want to alternate. Like, hey, you plan that date. Hey, I got something real dope I want us to do. Like, this going to be amazing. When a man is into you, he want to surprise you with some dates. He want to cater to you. He want to be chivalrous. Like, he wants to spend the money. All of this right here is a hot mess. All this is a mess, sister. Because not only is you sleeping with the brother of a one night stand, which don't make it, just because it's a one night stand don't make it any less a mess. Okay, that's just as bad. And so what these guys have done is they have come together, and this other brother, he just kind of chilling. He like a leaf in the wind. He ain't got a whole lot going on in his life. He don't have a lot of direction in his life. and his brother, who you had a one night stand with, he feel bad for his brother, so he like, man, hey, just keep her around. So he not tripping. He's not trying to take that role like, hey, bro, I hit her, man. You can't do that, man. That's nasty. You can't touch her, man. I already done been there and done that. He like, no, bro, go ahead. And so, if they close, let me see. You say we do have a bond, and I believe he loves me. I do believe he loves me. I hate to break it to you, sister. I hate to break it to you. Cause see, if a man ain't planning no dates and he got you spending your money and he got you wasting your gas money to come to his house, where he love you at? Where does he love you? Ain't nowhere he love you but when he got you on your bike. Ain't nowhere he love you in here. Ain't none of this in here love, sis. Come on now. Just cause y'all been knowing each other for 5 years, that don't equate to love now. Then you say the one thing holding him back, in my opinion, is before I met him, I slept with his brothers 6 years prior to us meeting. All right. Nah, that's 6 years. That's some time. Okay. It was only a one night stand. But he is very close to his brother. This right here say a whole lot. This one sentence right here. It was only a one night stand. Sis, right there, that right there paints the picture of you in his mind. You a jumper in his mind. What the boys used to say, caper. I don't know what none of that mean, but he just see you as sex. It's no possible way for a man in the entire world who is a man, who has a grown man inside of him, to see a woman as a wife if she had one night stands. I know that's hard. I know that it's hard to hear. It's so many ladies watching this right now that has some one night stands. I mean, that has some 5 one night stands. I mean, whoa, that pole lot. You hear me? Things still giving them chills about that one night stand. Listen, don't tell nobody about that one night stand. That's between you and God. Because see, some women do stuff like go and brag about a one night stand. Yeah, I've had one night stands, but it's like that was in my past. I was 18 years old, 21 years old. And it's like, yeah, I'm a fun girl. I drink Coca-Cola and I just have fun. And some women brag about doing stupid stuff, thinking that the man is thinking she cool. You don't get cool points for that. You get fool points for that. And that's one thing a lot of women don't understand. Like, men, very judgmental. Way more judgmental than women. Way more judgmental. So you got to realize that right there, you say the one, and see, your intuition told you. Your intuition is peaking and letting you know the one thing that's holding him back, in my opinion, is before I met him, I slept with his brother 6 years prior to us meeting. Your intuition telling you that. A woman's intuition, unless you coped out, a woman's intuition is never wrong. If you've been told that you're crazy, your intuition is probably wrong. Okay. If you have not been told that you're crazy, by somebody that know you and love you, I ain't talking about disgruntled ex call you crazy. No, somebody that know you and love you say, girl, listen, you got a problem. You need to get some help. If somebody done said that to you, your intuition is lying. Your intuition wrong. But if you, sound mind, stable mind, your intuition ain't lying to you. You 100% right. Because think about that. See, remember, men territorial. And you got to think about this like, would you want a man who slept with your sister? If you got a sister, if you had a sister, or if you got a sister, it's even better if you got a sister. Picture your sister getting long stroke by your man, that don't bother you? If it don't bother you, you're nasty. If it don't bother you, then you're nasty. If whoever watching this, if that don't bother you, you nasty. I want to let you know. If ain't nobody told you, you nasty and you need to get some help. Okay? Right now. You need to be clicking out this video, getting on mymentor.life now. You hear me? You need to be on mymentor.life now if that don't bother you. Listen, I'm going to tell you right here. Tell you right now, like men, we territorial. Even I was a grown boy when I met my wife, but I was trying to listen. I had on that interrogation, like, who you slept with? Who around here slept with, man? I'm not finna be walking around looking crazy. You slept with this man, that man, that man, that man. Hey, I needed to know. You hear me? Every guy I talked to, when we was out there, hey, man, I had to ask her how many she done slept with, man. I need to know, man. I'm not finna be walking around here looking crazy and this man over here laughing at me because he done hit my chick. And is it hypocritical? Yes. Is it a double standard? Yes. Do women allow the double standard? Yes. That's what y'all got to change. Y'all got to start. You got to get to the point where you tell a man, listen, no, y'all with these double standards, don't ask me who I done slept with. Who you done slept with? Okay, you want to put it on a lie detector test to prove that's all you done slept with? Okay, you don't want to do all that? All right, start asking me that question then. My past is my past. How many women say that? This many. Maybe one, maybe 5 out of 5,000. Most women gonna sit there and answer that question. And so, you know, that right there let me know he don't want to be here. He don't want to be in that relationship. He don't want no parts of that relationship. So you say, I'm just confused as to what I should do. Listen, marriage ain't confusing. And this is what I try to tell you. People say, Tony, when you gonna tell somebody to work it out? Listen, if you write me, it's 9 out of 10 times you write me, you need to go on about your business. Because love is undeniable. Like, love is clarity. Love is peace. Like, when you in a situation you know you supposed to be in, you don't need my opinion. You not finna ask the opinion of some random man on YouTube. When you asking somebody an opinion from YouTube that you met through YouTube, you need to go on about your business. Every now and then, one of y'all, I'm gonna have to say, hey, work that on out. But in a situation like this, listen, your heart know what you need to do. You're gonna be, see, he may be cool with it, and because y'all just keep playing around, he might just run out of options. See no other woman is giving him no action, no play. He really ain't meet nobody. He may marry you. You will be hearing about this right here. You sleeping with his brother 10 years from now. He'll be waking you up out your sleep with your little dildo. What are you doing? What are you doing? Then here he go. This how big it was. What you did with it? That what you did? Show me what you did. Here, show me what you did. With my brother. You want him more than me? He better than me? Did he do everything I do? Show me what he did. Here, show me what he did. You see what I'm saying? 10 years from now, that's how you'll be getting woke up. Why? Cause he just got my face wet. Nah, I'm gonna hit myself with a water bottle. That's it, y'all dildo. Because, and y'all gonna have y'all one of those because he finna be slaughterhouse with you. He finna be wearing you out. He finna just be doing everything with you because he really deep down don't respect you. For 2 reasons. One, because you had a one night stand. That say a whole lot about a person. Because when you have a one night stand, and listen, I'd have been there. But you know what I could tell you about myself? I was nasty. I was absolutely nasty. Okay? Supposed to have all kind of diseases today. The Lord spared me, and that's why I'm on here working. That's why I work as hard as I work to shed light, because the Lord spared me. The Lord spared me. Listen. So, I know I was nasty. I was lost. I was hurting. I was confused. Everything that you was on that one night stand. So guess what? on the outside looking in, people gonna judge you. I know some of y'all want to wash your one night stand away, and you want to delete your, past, and you want to, tell yourself that don't mean nothing. You can't judge nobody about that. Everybody who told stepped on gonna have a comment about this right here. They tearing that thumb down. He's talking about one night stand. Nobody respect you. Hey, I'm just here to tell you. See, my wife didn't know any of that about me. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about my past, and I ain't asked her about her past till we really got on in there. But she never really, my wife, she very emotionally intelligent. She never really came at me with insecurities, like, tell me about your past. Was she better than me? Did she do more than me? Have you ever been with somebody? Have you ever done this before? She never really came at me like that. She just focused on herself and what she brings to the table and who she is, and she left it like that. So sometimes people, they'll ask me, well, Tony, how your wife accept you? How your wife did this? Listen, my wife didn't know about none of that. She didn't know about none of that. I came and I showed her a renewed man. I showed her my representative. And then when she found out I was faking, she left me. Then when we got back together 6 months later, she left me again. So she gave me one chance in dating. She gave me one chance in marriage. After that, I ain't need no more chances. When she left me in marriage for going back to the streets, that wasn't for cheating or nothing like that. That was for selling drugs. But when she left me for that, man, I got rid of that. I got out them streets. I was right back, on the straight and narrow. You hear me? I was at the foot of the cross, and she ain't had to leave me since. And so don't compare apples and oranges here now, cause my wife ain't know nothing about that, about my past like that. And so, but in this right here, he happens to know. And when a man know, the little bit I did find out about my wife's past, that thing bothered me too. Like I said, I was a grown boy. That thing bothered me. Even though I'm a grown man, the devil will come try to plant a little seed, try to wake me up out my sleep. That's how I know this stuff, cause I'm a man. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Now, what I did, the little description, that really wasn't an exaggeration. I know it's men that done did that. I know it just knowing men. I ain't never did it, but me knowing men, I know it's a man that had that conversation with their woman. And some of the women watching this done had a man really interrogate them like that. So listen, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. You could go for it if you want to, but like I say, you're gonna be getting woke up out your sleep. Like I say, he might wake up one day and just say, I can't do this. I can't do this because every time I close my eyes, I just see my brother. You and my brother. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Y'all go to get married. He be like, look, my brother gonna be my best man. Is you looking at me or you looking at him? You want to kiss me when the man say kiss the bride, or you want my brother to kiss you? Like, you gonna be hearing about that, and they very close. So the other flip side of this, what I was saying to you, what I got sidetracked, be sidetracking myself, is these two men, what I assume, my opinion, is that they just conspired to say, look, bro, it's cool. Like, man, boom, bro, that was so long ago. Yeah, one night, but you know how I do, but I'm in and out there, Hey, but I can't really all the way remember, but hey, man, go ahead, handle that. Do you. Hey, you can have that. Hey, you ain't gonna marry her with her. Cause boy, I'm gonna tell you, I just banged that night now. You ain't gonna marry her with her. Oh, okay, you ain't gonna marry her. Hey, have fun with it, man. Just use it till you get tired of it, and then when you meet you somebody else, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Just drop her like, hey, you ain't dropping nothing. Like, hey, I hit her in one night. You know what I'm saying? What you dropping? That's how men talk. That's I know that's painful to hear. But y'all be asking, oh, how a man think, what it is, what is that? And I try to tell you, I say, listen, you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. The truth so ugly. The truth so ugly. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right here. Your next time he give you an out, tell a lie, don't keep his word, showing disinterest, get distant. The next time he give you an out, just ride that on out. Just let that out, ride that on out. Just let that be your exit. Just go on about your business. Boom, got to go. I'll see you later. Bye, got to go. Hey, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot going on this. Listen to this again if you missed some of these points, some of the things that I hit on. That one night stand, it don't ruin you. It ruin your chances with this guy, him knowing about that one night stand and the fact that it's his brother. Person that he know. He done seen his meat leg. See what I mean? The next man, he ain't seen his meat leg. He know what his brother meat leg look like. They used to take baths together. See what I'm saying? They close. So, and this is what brothers do. You know, brothers and even just men who best friends. You know, all me and my homeboys was out there. Some of y'all ladies and some of y'all women know about this if you got brothers or if you was on the receiving end. But men get together and they just, you know, men pass women around. Some men, same night in the same room. You know, what we call running the train. Some, you know, my football team. You know, that's men. That's why the typical man says bros before HOs. That's how men view women. And if you take and put yourself in the way of being viewed like that, like if you give a man just a sniff of a reason to see you in the wrong light, he will never give you the benefit of the doubt. So if he know you have one night stands, because see, the bad part, people say, what's so wrong about a one night stand? Well, on a one night stand, you could catch HIV. On a one night stand, you could catch genital warts. On one night stand, you can catch herpes, syphilis. On a one night stand, you can get pregnant. So to give your body to somebody in a one night stand and risk your life, that's what people don't understand. Like when you lie down with somebody, you may get up and never be the same. So a one night stand says a whole lot. It says a whole lot. And that's why I try to tell y'all, this society will try to convince you and tell you that sex is casual, and it is not. It is not. I did it. I know. I was out there. That's why I ain't judging you. I'm just enlightening you because you can't see yourself. I'm just letting you know from the outside looking in. I wish somebody would have let me know. You see what I mean? So, hey, if I was you, I'd be, hey, you know, it's been a cool run. We done known each other 5 years. We done been together a year. You know, I just don't see this going anywhere because it's already been 6 years. I mean, it's been 5 years. So, you know, it was great knowing you, but I don't want to put you in that predicament of, you know, have to be with me knowing that me and your brother had a little short stint. So, you know, I wish you the best and that you meet your wife very soon. And here's the thing, he gonna beg you to stay. He gonna keep coming back. You know why? Because men hate rejection. Men hate rejection. Men hate failure. Men hate being let go. And so a man who do not want you will beg you to stay just because you telling him you finna move on. And then when you stay, he's then gonna let you go because now he know you wanted to go. This time I know, man, boy, listen, boy, ooh, they finna be mad with me. Hey, I hate to tell the truth like that, but hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon.